Same time.
I'm very hesitant as a Christian to say that that man or woman has a demon inside them. We often hear Christians and they often say, yeah, that person, they're demonically possessed. But me, myself and I'm quite careful because I don't want to just label people all the time. And there is such a thing as serious mental illness. Now, very recently, I was talking to my pastor about this, asking him similar questions. And he said, the way we can tell the difference between someone who is demonically possessed and someone who is mentally ill is someone who's mentally ill can listen to gospel preaching. But a demon cannot listen to gospel preaching without manifesting itself. And today I was on the streets in Manchester. I've just come back now. I've got my coffee as a little debrief, but it's been a really weird day. And I was going up to different people saying, can I do a little interview? Can I talk to you about God? And as I was approaching different people, I saw this guy sitting on a monument and his eyes were just fixed, glazed down. I thought, oh, he's a bit quirky. Maybe he's a bit like a sort of Pete Doherty kind of guy. I'll ask him. And I went up to him and I said, can I interview you? And he just stared at me and said, no, I don't want to talk about God. I don't want to speak about him. And then on the other side of this statue, on the other side of this monument, I went round and I started to chat to another guy, a Muslim man. And this is the video you're going to see shortly. And then this man, who I believe was demonically possessed, he came and he stood next to the camera and then he kept walking back and forth. And then you'll see what happens in a few moments' time, what happened. And then as he goes off camera, I said to him, I said, do you believe in Jesus? And he said, no, I'd much rather be possessed. And you won't be able to see this on the video because we didn't quite catch it. But he started doing some kind of weird dance. And then after we finished the interview, 5 minutes later, this man began to stalk us. And then he ran past us and said, excuse me. And I'll be honest, never have I met a man who said he's possessed by a demon, and never have I ever experienced anything like that. I've seen angry people, I've seen mentally ill people, but there was something very, very different about that man. When he was stalking us, when he was following us, I'll be honest, I was a little bit disturbed. I was a bit uneasy. And the whole day's been weird. We then had some drug dealers coming up to us who wanted to know whether we were undercover police officers. We had there's been temptation. It's just been a really weird day today. So I'm not sure what to make of it, but I'll let you watch the video. Let you tell me in the comment box below whether you think this man did have a demon in him. And I'd ask that you would pray for this man, and not only pray for him, pray for the man that I was sharing the gospel with.
Hello guys, my name's Joe Kirby, and today I'm joined with my friend
Knife.
And Knife told me that he's from Dubai, is that right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and how old are you, Knife?
I am 18.
18 years old, very good, yeah. And you're over in Manchester studying?
Yeah, I'm studying English.
English, right, okay, that's cool, yeah. And what is it you like about English?
Yeah, because my majors depends on English, so I want to know a lot. I want to know English to can practice it.
Yeah.
With my
That's great, yeah. And Dubai is a very beautiful country, I've been told.
Yeah, it's a great country. You should visit it.
Yeah. I need a bit more money. Yeah. Maybe you can pay for my plane ticket.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm teasing. Okay.
Yeah.
So Knife, I told you before that we're Christians. Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think happens to someone when they die?
I think he will. I don't know how to say it, but he will ask for what he did and what he have done in life, and he will go to heaven and that's it. I think.
Yeah.
Even heaven or the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dubai is a Muslim country. Would you be Muslim?
Yeah, I'm Muslim.
Yeah, Muslim. Yeah. So you believe effectively if you're a good person, you'll go to paradise. But if you're not a good person, would you say there's another place like hell?
Like hell. Yeah.
Yeah, like hell. Yeah. And do you also believe that there's a valley which is as thin as a hair, and every single person has to run through that valley? Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What's that called again? Do you remember the name of it? You can say it in Arabic.
In Arabic, Sirat al-Mustaqim.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've heard. I can't remember the name of it. Someone will probably leave it in the comments section below.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you. I'm a Christian, so we obviously have different in views.
Yeah.
So Jesus said, no man is good, so none of us are good.
Yeah.
Do you think a person can ever be good enough to get to paradise?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Maybe he will do a good thing to people, to other people. Yeah, that's it. I
Yeah.
think.
Do you think that God is perfectly clean, he's perfectly pure, he's holy?
Yeah,
He's
I think
perfect.
that's yeah.
Yeah. So if we've done wrong, if we've told lies, if perhaps we've looked at women with sexual desire, we've lusted after them,
Yeah.
perhaps we've stolen, perhaps we've got drunk, perhaps we've got angry, perhaps we've used unclean words.
Yeah.
If we in ourselves are unclean people, how do you think we can go up to paradise with with a pure God as unclean people?
Yeah, I think you should try hard to be a good person. Yeah, I think there's no one can reach the perfection, but you can try to reach this.
Yeah.
And whatever you do, but just be a good person. Yeah, and then you.
Okay, so now imagine that I'm about 90% a good person, okay,
90%,
yeah?
yeah.
So I'll give an illustration, I'll tell you a story. Suppose that I'm wearing perfectly clean white trousers, white shoes, well they're very white, they're nice shoes actually,
Yeah.
white trainers, white shirts, white hat, everything's white,
Yeah.
but then I've got a tiny bit of dog muck, you know,
Yes.
dog poop.
Right,
Yeah, I've
yeah.
got that on my shoe. And my mother's house, it's white carpet, white walls, white, everything's white. Do you think my mother is going to let me walk into that house with that dog muck?
No, I think she will see the dark part, yeah.
So what needs to happen, do you think?
I think she will ask you what this, and maybe that's it.
They need to be clean, don't
Yeah,
they? Yeah.
yeah.
And likewise, we might be good people, if you like. We might do lots of good things, give to charity, help the poor.
Yeah.
But ultimately, Nive, you know,
Yeah.
if we've got any sin on us, anything wrong, even if we've just told 10 lies,
Yeah.
we would ruin heaven. We would ruin paradise, just like we'd ruin the house of that dog muck,
Yeah.
because we'll make it bad.
Yeah.
Here's what Christians believe. So we have done wrong. I've done wrong. You've done wrong. But we believe that on the cross, Jesus Christ, he took the punishment, he took the wrath of God
Yeah.
for all the sins, all the wrong things Nive's done, all the wrong things I've done. He was punished on that cross
Yeah.
so that you can be forgiven. And there's a verse in the Bible and it says, "Wash me and I shall be whiter than snow." And the blood of Jesus Christ can wash you whiter than snow.
Yeah.
So you might be standing there with dirty, you've done wrong things, but Jesus can wash you.
Yeah.
Jesus can wash you and make you whiter than snow. And that's what we're saying to you today, that if you ask Jesus to forgive you,
Yeah.
if you put your trust in him, he can make you clean and perfect in God's eyes. But
Yeah.
you've got to ask him. Yeah?
Yeah, but I think so that people will do everything. Yeah, will do everything. Yeah, yeah. People will do everything. They will say that Jesus will forgive us. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
people will do crime, steal, and tell a lie, and then till Jesus will forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you
Yeah.
think that essentially Jesus, you think that Jesus...
You're not bad.
Are you okay? What?
Are you alright?
Are you alright?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah. Do you believe in Jesus?
Do you?
Yeah. Do you believe in Jesus?
As well.
Are you possessed by a demon, sir?
As always. As always.
Just film him. Just get him, Sam. I think that man, see, let me tell you something, Nive, there's a battle going on. When we preach Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
the demons come out, and I'm not even exaggerating.
Yeah.
The devil does not like this message because there is a heaven and there is a hell,
Yeah.
and he doesn't like that. And that guy, we went up to speak to him before, and he was staring at us very intensely, and he didn't like that message. So there's some evidence for you right now with that. But your question was, essentially what you're saying is, I could go around, sleeping around, getting drunk, doing what I want, and then on my deathbed I say, Jesus, forgive me,
Yeah.
and everything will be okay.
Yeah.
Well, put it this way, Nive, I wouldn't do it because you're a really nice guy, but suppose I slap you across the face. I wouldn't
Yeah.
do it,
Yeah.
and then I say, I'm really sorry, Nive, will you forgive me? What would you... and you say, okay, Joe, yeah, sure, I forgive you for what you've done,
Yeah.
and then two minutes later, I then slap you again round the face. Oh, I'm really sorry, Niall. Okay, Joe, I forgive. What would happen after the 7th time if I keep doing that?
No, you don't forgive me.
Yeah, you're not really sorry. And likewise, God knows. He knows the heart. He knows that when we receive God, we receive His Spirit.
Yeah.
And He knows if we've done right or wrong. He knows whether we truly love Him, whether we truly follow Jesus Christ. And the Bible says God will not be mocked.
Yeah.
So He knows the real heart, and they're the people He redeem.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Knife, I'm so grateful for your time.
Yeah,
Really
thank
lovely
you.
guy. Thank you
Yeah,
for your
thank
time.
you very
and,
much. I will appreciate that.
yeah. And will you ever think about calling out to Jesus or anything? Would you ever think about reading the Bible?
No, I haven't think about it, but maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Thank you, Knife. Yeah, and I hope you have a lovely stay over here in Manchester.
Okay, thank you
We
very
need
much.
more men like you to come
Okay,
over here
thank
studying
you.
hard. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
yeah.